Last time we fought only one monster, but today we're gonna fight 4. What's up everybody, I am BIOTREX, the wielder of bone sticks with meaty tips, and welcome to day 2 of Monster Hunter Rise. Now, let's talk about our first hunt of the day, which will feature the bloodlust incarnate, the Arzuros. Now once I go out and found this blue bear, I rushed my way to it, and oh he big blue boy, greeting it with a good old smack in the head. Now the moves of this monster are very easy to dodge, such as the charge, the bear tackle, and the bear hug. You can definitely tell when these attacks are about to be initiated. However, I can't say that I've dodged all of the attacks. You see, this monster was first introduced back in Monster Hunter 3, and it was my first time seeing a bear-like creature, and I've had my fair share of getting whacked in the face. However, there are definitely attacks that can't be predictable when not paying super close attention, like the butt tackle. Another unpredictable attack are the claw swipes. It isn't because you can't predict when the attacks will start, but rather when the attack will stop, as it can swipe up to 4 times. Oh, and here's another one.
Watch your health.
This move is called the pin down, and I'll be honest, I was shocked at first because this attack has not been done to me for a long time. What it does is that it pins you down while damaging you, and if you happen to have honey in your inventory, it will steal it and then it will consume it right there. And oh, it's running away. Great. You see, honey is used to make mega potions, which heals more than regular potions. And another thing about starting any Monster Hunter game is that honey is considered one of the most important items to collect at the start of the game, as it can be used to craft items besides mega potions, like mega nutrients, which increases your max health, catalysts, which can be used to craft demon drugs and armor skins, which are potions that give a temporary buff to your attack and your defense, and much more. And most people that I know who plays Monster Hunter, including myself and my buddy Akai, value them highly. So the fact that it's stolen and ate them and ran away is unforgivable. No one, and I mean no one, has the right to steal my honey. Where are you, you gluttonous bear? I then chased this gluttonous bear down, smacked it some more, only for it to run away not once, but twice. I then tracked it down yet again, mercilessly greeting it with the smack in the head, staggering it and dazing it, making it run once more. But it won't realize that it can't escape punishment, and its punishment is death. That's what you get for stealing my honey. That was a great warm-up, guys, and now I'm ready for our next hunt, which will be the cunning usurper, the great Baggy. And like the Arzuros, this is one of the monsters I fought back in Monster Hunter 3. So with my knowledge, I'm gonna enlighten you. You can get hit by any attack except for one, and that is the spitball. Why? Because it has sleeping properties. Once you get hit by it, prepare to wait for your character to wake up, and if you're lucky enough, you can have other players to wake you up, as well as your palicos and palaboots. However, this fight isn't really that hard. It's pretty easy actually. So I'm just gonna say that I killed this monster after smashing its face for 7 minutes straight. Which then led to our third hunt, because adrenaline, and our target is the silver slider, the Lagombi, and my oh my does it look huggable. And as per usual, I tracked it down and greeted it with a good old smack in the head. But much like the Arzuros, there are some attacks that are the same, like the claw swipes, the bear hug, and the butt tackles. However, Lagombis do have their own movesets. You see, Lagombis are great gap closers because they can slide around and slide towards hunters, and in addition to that, it can throw big snowballs and even bigger snowballs. And this is a great learning curve for new hunters, especially for the range like bow and bowgun users. And I mean, sure, monsters will run towards you regardless, but for Lagombi, they literally turbo boost towards you. And also, it has a jump stomp attack that has an area of effect, causing nearby hunters to trip and stagger, and if you're unlucky, you will take damage if you're landed on. So be sure of two things, is that number one, you're not underneath it, number two, you're not beside it. However, number two is a much better choice than number one. And let me tell you that this monster is somewhat tougher than the R0s, because unlike them, this monster is often standing upright, making it harder to do damage on its most vulnerable part, which is the head. However, this isn't an issue to me, because we've been fighting beside the ledge, giving me the opportunity to do a lot of jump attacks and therefore dazing it, as well as chip its ears. It then slides away while I shortly track it down faster than any thirsty dude trying to DM an Instagram fitness model, smacked and staggered it some more, and oh, a great baggie showed up. Alright, great baggie, I know I killed your brother or whatever, but let's work together this time. Very nice. Sleep well, Slider Bunny. I then did my amazing wake up attack and continued staggering it some more until it runs off and eventually dies. However, I do have a feeling that this fight may be a little longer than the previous one, but let's find out. Yep. It's almost 10 minutes, which is a good number though, considering I'm still using the starter gear set. I, however, was about to end the session and call it a day, until the quest giver informed me that I'm one quest left to unlocking the next rank, and I was like, you know what, one more won't hurt. So I restocked my items, ate for buffs, queued up for the last fight, and prepared myself to fight against the Aknosog. And oh my, was I excited, because this is going to be our first ever winged monster hunt. And I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting the big lizard to show up instead. But this is good. I didn't track this monster down, and oh, is this monster tall. Its wingspan terrifies me, and even the cutscene alone shows this monster to be quite creepy. Oh my. That wing slash attack is dangerous. The range is just ridiculous. And once I stood up, I then was surprised yet again, because I wasn't expecting it to spit fireballs. However, if this doesn't change anything, as creepy, as spicy this monster can be, it's still not above the stagger. Another issue is that as a hammer player, this fight can be hard at times. Its neck is pretty long and its head can be hard to hit. And unfortunately, it ran away before I could break its head. I then tracked this monster down, opening with a head-breaking smack in the head, which made me thought I probably should be more aggressive. And so I did, because this monster flies and jumps around, and I want to make sure that I take the opportunity to attack it as much as I can while it's on the floor. Was it a good tactic? No, but I was willing to take the risk. I then kept on attacking it aggressively and was almost able to do one of my biggest attacks until this happened. My health was low, like scary low. Any hit I would have suffered from now would cart me. I then quickly rolled to the side and healed, and waited until the monster was done attacking to deal a stunning blow, staggering and knocking it down, allowing me to big bang it out on its head. It then stands back up and flies away. I then track it down again, and this time we got an R0s on our side. I then mounted the blue bear, abused the Aknosong with the claw swipes, downing it in the process, only to daze it while it's still down. It stood back up. I then staggered it once again, proccing it to be mounted, giving me the opportunity to bash its face to the walls 3 times in a row, downing it some more, allowing me to big bang its face out, only to double stagger it. I feel freaking awesome. The monster then stands back up as it desperately tries to attack me, while it tires and limps away without realizing that the only thing I allowed it to do is die. I then carved up the monster and completed the quest only to be greeted by the village with various upgrades, allowing me to be more efficient on my future hunts. Now I know the quests at the start are fairly easy to complete, and I am well aware. And in addition to that, I myself is someone that has played Monster Hunter games for a long time. However, do keep in mind that Monster Hunter isn't only about gear and stats, but also about the monster's mechanics as well. You have to learn the monster's attack patterns as well as the weapons you wield, and the better you are, the greater the results. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you people liked this video, and if you did, please press the like button below and consider subscribing. And if you want to catch me playing games live, then please check out my Twitch channel below as well. However, you want to catch me in gameplay videos, please check out TeamJAKKT. It is a group channel formed by me and my friends to showcase multiplayer gameplay videos, and we are currently playing Monster Hunter Rise. All links are in the description below. Once again, I am BIOTREX, the wielder of bone sticks with meaty tips, and as always, have a nice day.